What up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. It's Ibn Ali, Dumb Loud. If it ain't Dumb Loud, it's just dumb. And this is Third Pot. Check this out. It's not going to be long because it's a little morning joint and we all got work to do. So, and maybe maybe those are the best times. I don't know. Morning time or whatever the case may be, that's cool. But as I'm doing this, I'm seeing people tap in and I'm getting positive feedback and of course some negative stuff. People always got something to say, but it's cool. What I want to do is I am in search of a official co-host to work it with me. My plan is to bring a panel of people on every time we do it, but I have an actual co-host with me. So I'm thinking of dropping it down to 2, maybe 3 episodes a week. And those episodes are very impactful because we do some research and studying on whatever topics we're gonna touch on. Three panel members, male, female, doesn't matter, on the couch across from me, and one person at a time to chime in on their phone to do it that way. So and we could touch on all sorts of worldly topics, what's going on, relationships, whatever y'all want to talk about, but not freestyle. Like we're gonna have topics preset. So that's why I'm gonna drop it down to 2 or 3 times a week, because what I want to do is really get some research in, really do some studying on these topics of what we're going to talk about, and have some real data and talking points. Can't just be freestyling everything. You know what I mean? Oh, this would make sense to me, so it's got to be this way. No. Let's get real data, real research, and touch on it. So, any females that feel like they got something, anybody, and not just females, anybody, I got something to say, let's get it popping on this platform. That's what I want to do. It's early morning. We all got some, like I said, we all got some work to do. I'm touching on last night. If y'all went on, if y'all peeped last night, what we was talking about, my homegirl Tay tapped in. She got a little emotional about, some of the things that's going on in her life. Rest in peace to her son Naja. He passed away due to violence. We touched on that topic right there. And so yeah, I just want to, this is gonna I want to keep this going. I want to keep this going, and it'd be a platform for people to get some things off their chest, talk about some things, and we make it happen. This backwoods sucks. I'm gonna keep it a bean, and I just bought this joint. This is why so the price of backwoods just went up. I don't know why they went up, because they shouldn't have. Not when the quality of these joints is terrible. You might get three out the pack, because they're trash. You might get 3 out the pack. Rarely do you get all 5. I know when they had the vanilla joints though, which they took out of rotation. The vanilla joints, some of them packs, I was getting all 5. I was getting all 5 backwards to do what they're supposed to do. But right now these joints is terrible. Russian cream and all these other flavors and all that. Nobody want to be. I need some. There's an argument going on outside. My dog's going crazy. There's a war going on outside. I'm in a safe from. So who's is there anybody tapped in right now that wants to participate, wants to actually make this something, get involved, do some research topics? These backwoods are terrible. They are terrible, man. They thinnest the hair on my head. I hate thin backwoods. They light skin. Light skin backwoods is terrible. Dark backwoods is better. They thicker, stronger. Shut up, Artie. God. I don't know if y'all can hear Artie, but I can hear this boy in the back. I wasn't taking a work with me today. So yeah, last night we was talking about some topics. Gaza, how it was hot in the news for a minute. Now it done died down. Do we really care, us as African Americans or Americans, period, white Americans? Do we care about stuff that doesn't affect us directly? Do we really pay attention? Is there any empathy for people that go through what they're going through? You know, I you know I so we was touching on that yesterday. People had some opinions. I want to keep stuff like that going. I want to talk on a regular basis about hot topics, not just pop culture stuff, real serious stuff that is going to make a difference. If we, it may not make a difference in the world because it's a vast, huge world, but it may make a difference in someone close to us or even our lives. Let's touch on it. Everybody's going through what they're going through. Everybody got something. Everybody going through something. Let's talk about it. Start a pot. Your baby father ain't shit. Let's talk about it. Your baby mother ain't shit. Let's talk about it. Your brother stole from you. Let's talk about it. Your girl cheated. Let's talk about it. That was disgusting. She was texting me. My brother Half the Hustler just hit me up. I just hit him this morning to send him some love. I mean, it wasn't about nothing, asking for nothing, none of that stuff. It was just shout out to you, my brother, and that's it. And he just hit me back. So that's what that text was about. I think we need to do more. Do you get more messages, text messages, phone calls? Do you get more of those of people asking for something, or people just wanting to talk, holler at you, see what's up? Is most of your communication people asking you for something, or is it just general conversation? You probably got to be a certain bracket to be in a person that's always asked for something. You probably got to be at a certain status. I'm just asking. Robert, what up, man? Every time I try to bring you in, you never tap in. So I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I'll send you another. I'm gonna send you an invite one more time. Every time I send you an invite, you never tap in with me, bro. So I don't know what you want me to do. I send you the invitation and you never. Let me see. You never accept the joint, bro. So I don't know what you want me to do. Every time I sent you about 4 or 5 invitations already. I'm gonna send you another one. Here go another one. You know. All right, here it is. It's sent to you. You should be good. To go to your messenger, Facebook Messenger. It's a link there. You tap that, follow the instructions, and then I could bring you in. Every day, my man be DJing every morning. He's doing like a little motivating music on in the morning time for you to get ready for work, school, whatever it is y'all into. Tap away his page, Robert Root. All right, you just gotta go to your messenger, Rob. You gotta go to your messenger, follow the link, and go from there. And we can tap in, talk about what you're doing on your. And I see you in the morning times doing your thing with the music and stuff. Turn it up a little bit. I'll be seeing it. So yeah, y'all. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb. Y'all already know the slogan. And this is stirring the pot. So our topics is gonna be always, always, you know, rubbing rubbing people. Pause in a way that's gonna get you to think. You know what I mean? We're not conforming to the way the world over here, the way the world is going. I mean, some stuff is good, some stuff is like, man, we ain't doing that, and we're not doing it because y'all doing it, and we not doing it because y'all not. You know what I mean? I just don't. I'm not him. I don't go with shit just because it's to be gone with, or that's what everybody's doing. So I've always been that type. So we gonna speak up against stuff that we ain't that they're trying to make us be a part of or accept or whatever the case may be. Uh, today I bought a few cars yesterday. What I bought? I bought a little Nissan Sentra. If anybody's interested in a little $3,500 car, got a little third row Durango I bought yesterday, older, 2003 joint, clean as a whistle on the inside, except for like I think the handle, the middle console joint is jacked up, but 21-year-old car. You know what I mean? In good shape though, really good shape. $3,500. Come get that. Matter of fact, that's for my guy, Eric Dauber. Eric Dobb. I told him I hold it for him for a couple of days. He want that joint. So I got you. I shop every Monday. I'm about to start shopping at different auctions again though. Yeah, because the auction that I'll be going to, it's a good auction. It just don't have the selection. Don't be, if I go to, I can't go there and buy 5 cars. I'm not gonna get 5 cars that I want. So I gotta explore, e- expand. Excuse me. I gotta expand my shopping experience, if you would. That means really I want to, start going down south to buy cars because they rush. I want to buy guaranteed rust-free vehicles. That's what I want to. That's what I want to advertise for me, self. Guaranteed rust-free vehicles. That means I'm shopping for Virginia and below, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, buying cars. You know what I mean? Because they don't salt their roads out there. They don't get snow like we do. The salt be tearing these cars up. Be tearing these cars up. Car be looking like a gem. But then underneath that joint be ripped up. So I'm tired of having to pick through those kind of vehicles. I just want to go stop and shopping down south. I encourage some people that want to flip some money. You want to flip some paper, let's get together. I got the dealer license. We can go to the auction. You pay me my fee. Then you buy your car, you flip your car and make your money back and more. I done gave the opportunity to so many people and it just hasn't, they not doing it. So I'm like, whatever, you know. You got to have a few different ways to get some paper, man. At least you can't have just one. You can't just go to work. You can't just go to work for someone else. And I don't know. It's been so long since that's been my life, working for someone else, that I don't even know what it's like nowadays. But I know I was never comfortable getting up working for someone else and being on their schedule and having to tell them what when I can't be here and all that kind of stuff. And no knock to nobody. That's what you. But you gotta have some extra. You gotta have some extra. You gotta have some extra to put in a pot to live your life. Because these jobs don't be paying enough. One source of income ain't it. One source of income ain't it. You know? You gonna go live when I go, all right, but I thought you was gonna tap in right here though, Rob. What we doing? It's cool. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean. Other than that, I think everybody should have and it's 2024, so many different ways to get it right now. And the young people got it so much easier than we had it. Like this internet is a thing. Like you can literally do what I'm doing right here and build a platform and make money doing this. So I'm gonna do it. Why not? I'm gonna see where it takes me. I'm gonna see if this engagement with all y'all and keep putting it in consistent time wise, year, maybe 2, 3, who knows. And before you know it, you're getting paid by advertisers or platforms and all of that. That's a real thing. Yo. I'm watching it happen. I'm watching it happen. I see there's guys that I've been watching as far as like they podcasts and just their movements, out of respect, watching them and appreciating what they're doing. And I'm seeing, like, for example, I literally watched Scarlett's rise from where she from like I ain't gonna say her first video, but I watched Scarlett go from that girl trying to get a place to actually being where she at right now. Salute to her. I watched another brother with his name's Cooley. He got a podcast called New Fugazi. That shit is lit. It's dope. I watched him go from a very small audience to a much bigger audience. I don't know why it's not letting you, bro. I can't tell you I'm not on that end, so I don't know. You go to the link, you follow the link, do it on your phone, not a computer, or maybe a computer. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I just send a link out. I'm talking to Robert for you who not looking at the comments to see he's corresponding and communicating with me right now about how to get on. But what's your plans when it's tomorrow's my oldest son's birthday? That's crazy. My son will be 21. I got a 21-year-old kid. That right there alone is mind-boggling to me. 21, B. That's mind-boggling to me. That Sean, is it Shantae? Okay, so what's today's topic? Not nothing specifically. What I'm trying to do is just let y'all know that I'm trying to build this platform. I want to have a consistent co-host, and that person and I could do research regularly throughout the week. Chop the shows down to 2, maybe 3 a week, and that way when these shows come on, you ain't got to ask that question. What's today's topic? It'll be coming across the screen, and we talking about it when you tune in. That's what I'm talking. That's what today is necessary. That's what today was about when I first got on. Coffee in the morning is no good. I drink coffee and I immediately my bubbles. I don't know why I attempt to drink coffee in the morning because I drink coffee and it makes me want to throw up or shit. Schooling, bro, following from sunny Florida. My man, Grady, what's up? Nobody really be on Facebook though. Why don't you go to TikTok? Well, for something like this, I can't do TikTok. TikTok's not allowing me. What? I mean, I can go TikTok live. I can't go TikTok live. You got to understand TikTok's audience. They're very, very young. I ain't reaching out to. It's not that I'm not reaching out to, but if I go to TikTok, I'm actually targeting the young audience, like the youngest audience. My daughter from that 12 to and I ain't really trying to be in contact with 12-year-olds. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. Facebook is definitely more my audience, my age group. But right now I'm streaming to Facebook, Instagram. Well, not today, right now. Instagram, and I probably won't. I probably have to build another page on Instagram because my Instagram page is strictly for the clothes. But I can stream to 8 different platforms at once. Both my Facebooks, which is my name, and then my page, my brand page. YouTube, I'm streaming right now. I can go, like I said, Instagram. If it had a TikTok option, I would choose that, but it doesn't. So they be getting banned easily. Yeah, people I mean, I'll be on. I see TikTok, but Tik it's different algorithms. It's different audiences for each platform. You got to realize that. Like Snapchat. I mean, I have a Snapchat. I don't frequent it. Same thing with TikTok. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere has a different way of getting to the people, different age group, and all of that. Okay, so what you say? This reminds me of the show I watched. Much bigger platform, but someone else in it. I bet. So, it's not. I'm not against TikTok. No, I'm not saying I'm not against putting it on almost any platform. Why not? The more the merrier, if you would. Just get it out there. But if anybody's interested in really, locking in with me on this, saying, I bet, I could dedicate a few hours a week to doing this show, doing some research or whatever the case may be, bring it up. Because I mean, I do realize that as I go on, I know I'll be all over the place with different topics and this and that and that. So I should definitely have a list of things I want to talk about. I should give people a fair warning that I'm going on, let them know I want to bring them on so that way it can be all timed right. But that's all going to come right now. I'm just doing it this way. I'm always watching someone live on TikTok while cleaning, driving, running errands. Yeah, but what they doing on their live on TikTok? Like, isn't that like it's a fun place? It's not like this. It's a what are they doing on TikTok? They open merch where you do reviews on merch or just on TikTok live. Like females be going on TikTok live and just sitting there sometimes, and they'll get viewers because they females, and dudes is just thirsty and they watch all day. Battling what? Like a co-host? Okay. I mean, I'm with it. I'll go see what you're talking about and see and look at that and see how I can involve what I'm doing into something, try to do that. Some people interviews other big creators. I appreciate you for tapping in and keeping me posted on some things. Shantae, I appreciate that. That's what's up. But like I was saying, I'm just freestyling at the moment, doing this. Again, I told you every time I'm here, it seems like I'm talking to myself because I'm looking at myself on the screen. I'm talking to this. I mean, I'm reading people's comments and I'm able to react to that, but there's no real people to people interaction. So it feels like, I mean, keeping it 1,000. Maybe I'll get more used to it as I go. If nobody actually steps up and says they want to be the co-host, I'm gonna have to do it myself. So I will. I'm not gonna not do it. We got to talk about people like Krishan. That I mean, if I want to talk about that stuff, but since you brought it up, is she not off the? See, this is what I'm saying. I could talk about drama like you're saying, but do I want to be? Is that what I want my joint to be about? You know what I'm saying? Grady Walker. One topic is how people get their income tax instead of investing to become a. All right, so boom, I can. All right, so since you, that's something we could talk about right there. Income tax with all that. Y'all do realize that's how Cartopia started. Cartopia opened up during the pandemic when they was giving all that money away. And what happened was I was literally in this room that I'm sitting in right now, at this desk, although it was facing that way, sitting on it, watching what's going on. And I'm literally looking at a video of a bunch of niggas, if you would, lined up outside Neiman Marcus. Like lined up outside Neiman Marcus was June. This was July 6th, 2020. I wrote a post saying, y'all tripping for please go open up a business of some sort. Because I saw that video of a bunch of dudes standing in the line for Neiman Marcus to go buy all the dumb shit. And somebody hit me up and was like, yo, son, when we open up a car dealership, because I said, y'all should open up a business car dealership or something. And they said, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, nah, whatever. But they talked, what? Make a long story short, 3 weeks later, Cartopia existed, right? That's what you could do with this income tax money. You three of your homies, y'all get together. I don't know how much y'all get on income taxes. I'll be seeing some people get $10,000 or I don't know how much it'd be. I guess it varies. But yeah, man, y'all can get together and start something. And I mean, you got to go in knowing that though. Like, let's say you in the streets. You know, I can take this $1,000 and go do something with it, and then within a short amount of time, that 1,000 could be 1,500, could be 2,000. We know that. We know that's how that works in the streets. That's not how it works in the real world, though. Most of the time, like yeah, you can catch a lick. That's like, oh, I mean, I invested in something today, and tomorrow that shit went boom. That could happen, but that's not usually how it happens. It's a slow growth. It's a slow growth. So you got to realize that when you put your money into it, it's gonna be a slow growth. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like the streets. It's just not the streets. The streets is a lot riskier, but the reward be different. It's like you could take, like I say, you could take that $1,000 and turn it into $2,000 overnight. Sometimes it'd be like that, but that ain't how it is when you like, all right, I'm gonna go invest in something, something different. I don't know, like with us with cars. You know what I mean? At first we was. I don't even want to get into that because I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now, so I don't want to talk about all of that. But a car, for example, though, I mean, you can go to the auction and buy a car for, let's say, $2,000, and the KBB on that joint could be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. You never know. I mean, it depends. You could catch a lick. I went to the car auction before and caught a lick. I caught a lick on trade-ins. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I went to the auction before. I paid one time. Let me see. I bought a truck one time for $16,000. I turned around and sold that truck for 23 grand, bro. That's 7 grand. That's not normal flippage in a short time. That's like that's not normally how it works, but that's how the car thing be. And the reason why I sold it for 23 is because the person that gave it to me was like, I'm gonna just sell it. I don't even care. So he was selling it for the low. And I sold it for what I could sell it for, as far as like what KBB said. Plus, I had a lift on it and all kind of crazy stuff. The person that bought it thought they was getting a deal. Meanwhile, it's $7,000 in there. Debt. That's a debt. Whoa. How long it take you to make $7,000 if you work 9 to 5 for somebody? I caught a lick. That's all I'm saying. Go to the auction, buy a car for, like I said, 2-3 grand, turn around and sell it for 4 or 5 grand. That's it be that way sometimes. You know what I mean? It's not all the time that you're gonna get that kind of flip. You know what I mean? I'd be cool if I buy a car today, and if I could sell it today or tomorrow or sometime this week for like an extra 500, I'm good with that. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You don't really want to be no less than five. We got overhead, we got all kind of stuff. But some cars, you're gonna make a whole lot more than $500 on, man. My thing is everyone had their own opinion, but they rich and it ain't none of our business. Hold up. Let me see. I'm missing some stuff. One topic is how people get it. Okay, all right. Who? My thing is everyone had their own opinion, but they rich. What you talking about? Income tax? What is that? So yes, you know. We make too much to get income tax. I don't care because you made 7,000, but really only like 4,000 after you got it paid. Man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about taxes. Y'all better figure out. All right, well, check this out. I just told you I made $7,000 on that truck, right? So if I paid $16,000 and sold it for 23, I made $7,000. Well, somewhere on paperwork, it's going. You know what happened? I had to put about $5,000 to $6,000 in repairs in that truck, right? So the repairs go towards the actual price of what you pay for the car or the truck or whatever. These repairs, so that it can't tax that money. So you didn't really, because you didn't make that money. If you follow my drift, I'm keeping my mouth shut, but that's about all I'm gonna give you when it comes to taxes. You figure out just figure out how you, who makes your own money, gonna get around paying these people. Now, if you work for somebody, there's nothing you can do about that. But if you make your own money, you better figure out how to keep most of that shit. There you go. Exactly. Not too much. I'm chilling. I ain't gonna give you. I can't have. I ain't gonna give you that. I'm done. I'm done talking about that. You know what I'm saying? My son just texted me. Oh, I shit. Let's say I was a rapper and I got paid 30,000 for this show, and that's on record. 30 grand. So they gonna want to tax that. Well, guess what I'm gonna say? I paid 20 people to come with me, $1,000 each. So now that 20 is 10, or excuse me, that 30 is $10,000 that you made, and they'll tax 10,000. The other shit is write-offs. That's how it goes. I'm gonna keep it a bean. If you're a rapper, you get 1,000. You better say I paid for out of that 30,000. This is what I had to. This is what I had to pay. This is what I had to pay. Pay this person this that. And now that 30,000 to diminish to 5, 10, 8,000 that you brought home. Now let them tax that little 8,000. Y'all can forget about taxing that other 10, 20 to 22 because I had shit to do with that. Although, you do shit with it, keep it. Although it's buried somewhere, I had to use it for my business, and y'all can't touch that. Figure that out. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. I can't, because if you talk too much, they start paying attention. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But Krishan, and I don't really be wanting to talk about that stupid shit. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'll talk about it real fast because you brought it up. But that shit's stupid to me. The fact, like, she's a dingbat. Pause. She's far gone. Like, forget about her. She's the reason why she's part of the reason why we as a people ain't getting nowhere. We pay attention to the dumbest shit ever. Look, what are we looking at? Krishan beefing back with her baby father, all crazy, and now she only got a whole face on her face. We can't take her serious. Next subject. You know what I'm saying? Next subject. She's a dingbat. I don't care what nobody say. Next subject. She's a dingbat. We can't even get into that. Why are we talking? You know what I mean? Her and whoever else. Who else he said? Krishan and you said Nikki and Megan beef. I ain't even hear them. I haven't even heard the song. We were trying to talk about it last night. My homegirl was putting me onto it. But I don't care. What do I care about them talking about two black women, two influential black women tearing each other down? Why do I want to pay that any mind on this sort of a platform? We could, it's not, it's like I ain't really, like I'll tap into it quick, blah, 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 blah. But to give it all out, like what we could talk about so many other things. These are two prominent, successful, influential black women, and they tearing each other down. It's disgusting to me. I don't even want to talk about that shit. I mean, I'm just keep it 1,000. Y'all could do better. Y'all could do better. Nikki should be accepting what Megan's doing, and if you ask me, they both shouldn't be doing none of that shit. Even entertain, it sucks. I got a daughter and mad nieces. I don't even want to listening to none of the shit the women are putting out. So I don't even care about the whole situation. I thought it was funny to see what I thought was funny to see was Megan, or excuse me, Nikki standing in a big footprint. I saw the picture and was cracking up like, yo, that's funny. That's funny. But as far as the songs, I mean, I heard pieces. I ain't listened to the whole joint. My man hit me this morning and said, yo, my man hit me this morning and was like, yo, it's funny as hell that Benzino just flamed Eminem. My response was, I didn't get to hear the whole joint. I heard little pieces because people have been saying it. And, these little blog sites put out clips. So I saw that. But Benzino didn't write that. And that we know. I ain't had to hear the songs. My man said somebody, Benzino flamed Eminem. We know Benzino ain't write it. And it's just that simple. We know he ain't write it. So I don't care about it. They've been on TikTok all day long talking about the same subject with thousands of views. Well, I'll get on TikTok. I'll do it from another, like I'll do it here, and then I'll set up my phone on TikTok Live and do that. I could do that too. I can. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the option. I have the option to go live on TikTok. But because I got a TikTok shop. That's the only reason. I don't even have enough followers to go live on. I think you have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok to go live. But being as I got a TikTok shop now, I'm able to go live. So, but if I do this, I'll be in the shop, not doing shopping stuff. It'll just be this. So I don't know how TikTok gonna react to that. Anyway, let me get my day started. It's 9:16 in the morning. Everybody's got work and stuff like that to do. Shante, I appreciate you tapping in. Or everybody else. Rob, I don't know why you can't get the request, or I don't know why you can't get the links I'm sending you, but I definitely sent them plenty times. Every time I see you on here, I send you a link and you never able to get on. So I don't know what that's about. I got a ride. I'll be in the car a lot today. I got a few places I gotta go. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm gonna go listen to that new Benny and that new Kevin Gates. I should be. It might be. I might be in the car that long today, where I get a whole album in, maybe even two. So I'm gonna go listen to them, review those as I ride, and I get back to y'all. Remember, y'all, this is Ibn Ali. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb. And this is Stirring the Pot.